Yeah. I just want my roses while I'm still breathing. That's all I want.
Like yo, like who's like the most toxic relationship right now?
Obviously, the main one, bro. Will and Jada. Like,
No.
Will and Jada's not the most toxic.
No. They're that's last year. That's last year.
Yeah.
Blueface.
Oh, and fucking
and this chick.
Like, what Christian? Some shit like that.
I call her missing tooth. Blueface and no tooth. Like their relationship is insane.
That shit is
toxic
as fuck.
Yo, they're performing like this is like domestic violence broadcasting.
And
like,
they don't give a fuck, bro. Like that's
but no one's like shaming it, bro. Everyone, it's like people are either finding it funny or they're relating to it.
My point exactly. Like I said, they're living through people, and like when they see women like tell their whole stories or like have the courage to do the things that they don't really have the courage to do themselves, it's like they kind of idolize behind that and push it, so it makes it seem more okay. And it's like, well, okay, if this person thinks it's okay, like if we think it's okay, then it might just be okay. So I might just do it. Like imagine if like me, you, and a group of friends are hanging out, right? You may think in your mind like something may be wrong to do, but if your group of friends are doing it, it kind of makes it more acceptable.
Yo, it's like your mom said, right? If your friends jump off a bridge, you're gonna jump off a bridge.
It's like,
I mean, they
jumping, bro. They're not even jumping. They're swung diving off the bridge at this point. Everybody's just doing wild shit. When like not just even just women, like guys too. Guys are doing some insane shit, bro. And it's
no, for sure. Guys have been doing fucked up things relationship-wise for a long time.
And it's like you can say women are getting their lick back finally, and like
but it's like, and like I said, this could be just my algorithm, right? But mostly what I see is, it's kind of funny to me, bro, because what I'm seeing on social media now is almost kind of like a reverse roles, right? Where I'm seeing a lot of male content talking about like, yo, I'm trying to like just focus on myself. I don't have time for toxic relationships. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like these women scare me nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm looking for something long term. And then I'm seeing the women talk like dudes used to back in the day. Bro. Like, yo, like, I need some dick now. Like, yo, they're like, yo, yeah, I just fucked this one dude. He didn't please me, so I called the one next one like 10 minutes later. Yo, shit like that terrifies me, bro.
100%. It's like, especially with me, like I'm newly single. Like it makes me think about like future relationships where like you got your girl. You're locked in. You're locked in until.
Do I got her, or is it just my turn?
No, you got her, bro. Yeah. You got her. I mean, you got her.
What? I don't know.
Nah, you got it. But it's like, it makes me think of just about future relationships. Like when I decide to actually get back into the dating scene again, like what are going to be my options? Are we going to be like too far gone at that point again? Like, like I don't know. It's like for right now.
I mean, yo, yeah, bro. Like if I understand your fear of dating right now, because like, yo, this seems to be the worst batch of women that God's let out for quite some time. You know what I'm saying?
I would say not, bro. And here's the one time I can't even say it's women, bro. I think it's just the dating pool as a whole is just fucked up completely. Like I'm all for holding women accountable, but the pool in itself is like
you think the men are just as bad?
Bro, I think men are like at this point like they're fucking acting like toddlers at the end of the day. Like everybody want to be like some hood nigga that's like doing some wild shit and don't really got any real responsibilities, just getting women pregnant and fucking all different types of bitches, and then in turn like women are using that as an excuse to like act the way how they act, and then it's just making,
and you can't even blame them, right?
You can't blame them. Like like if a nigga if you get hurt by somebody, it's 9 times out of 10 you're gonna come out and hurt somebody else. Like unless you're strong enough to say that's not what I really want to do, or just take that shit on the chin. But man, right now, bro,
but then it could also be like just what you're seeing, right? I mean, like, it doesn't necessarily mean like that women in real life are like that, but like, so, definitely what you see on social media now is like the most toxic women on earth. Like,
but then who do we see too? And one thought that I did have is like, I'm not really seeing this outside of our community at all. I'm not really seeing this in like Asian community, white community. Like, I'm not really seeing anyone kind of behave like this. As I really only see it being just us. Where we have like this.
But then again, that could always be the algorithm thing, because like obviously it's like you're probably gonna like pay attention to people that look more like you than anybody else.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know, but I see what you're saying, right? Like, anytime I do see one of these toxic ass like interviews on the street, right? It's typically like people within our community. So they got some white chicks in there. I've seen
I
some.
mean, yeah, they got a couple, you know, but like I'd say, it's just like it's not as much as like
Yeah.
the other, like our community, you know. I just feel like there's just something going on. Like I don't know what I feel like it's literally the battle of the sexes at this point, you know, where you know we're everybody's pointing the finger at the other person. We're like that Spider-Man meme right now. We're like,
Oh yeah.
you know, we're all pointing a finger at each other, and it's like, who's really gonna sit back and take accountability for the shit? And are we actually gonna change? Like, I really feel, bro, it's just gonna be a slippery slope. Like, I feel
You
like
think it's gonna get worse?
100%. Like, we're not.
I mean, how could it get worse, bro? Like, women are just dogging dudes out left and right. Like, what's left? Yo, it's just getting to the point where like we're just gonna become extinct because no one wants to date anyone anymore because it's like they're just so scared to get hurt by the other person, right? Yo, I think people are going into relationships now like already thinking they're gonna get cheated on,
100%.
so they cheat before they get cheated on, right? To beat the potential cheater, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think both people are doing it, right? So it's like, yo, let me cheat now. So when I find out that they cheated, right, I could just be like, yo, I've been cheated.
Yeah, I'm
right?
guilty. I'm guilty of that, bro. Like, you know, in my past relationship, I've had those thoughts where I was like, you know, like, what the fuck is going on? You know, and
Yo,
it made me
it's taking like an insurance policy for relationship. Like,
exactly.
yo, it's like to avoid looking stupid. Let me make you look stupid first.
100%. You know, you actually think about like what could the other person be possibly doing, especially when you're getting fed with this information nonstop, bro. It's like every time you open the app, you see these type of conversations happening, and it's like you start to really think like, what the fuck is going on in my relationship? Like, you're telling me out of these 1,000 bitches that I just saw today comment on this post, or like, you know, on these various posts, that I got that one that is different than everyone else, that is just like, you know, holding me down, that doesn't have the same thought process as them.
Yeah.